Hello and welcome to this video on how to use Microsoft OneNote as an alternative to your regular paper teacher's planner. If you're like me, you've probably left it in the staff room or left it in a classroom or been planning over the weekend and haven't managed to bring it with you on a Monday morning, which means your Monday lessons are from memory rather than from your nice plans. So about 3 or 4 years ago, I started using OneNote as my teacher's planner, and I haven't looked back since. And I thought I'd share how I do that and what I use. So I think the main thing to remember here is to keep it simple, and every teacher's planner and every teacher's layout is completely personal and up to you. So I thought I'd share what I do. So I'm going to open up my OneNote, and the way I manage my planner is to create a new section in my OneNote here. I've got my other sections for various things, but I create a planner section and I use an underscore at the front before the letter P, and that just keeps it at the top. So the rest of it is alphabetical, but if I use an underscore, it goes up the hierarchy and stays at the top, just like my general tab. So there's a little tip there. So underscore planner, and I've created my daily planner, and you can see that I've had a daily plan for every day of the term so far. So we're just starting to approach our second week of T2, but I thought I'd show you my Friday planner. It's nothing special, it's nothing pretty, but it works for me. And like I said before, every day is different and it really is up to you to customize. So you can see here, I've decided to copy a rough design from my paper planner, where I have my session number, up to 5 sessions a day. I have my group, level 2A, level 2B, and so on. I have the unit or the subject I'm teaching, the time, and the room. Now this will differ depending on how you teach and whether you're in a school or a college and whether you teach multiple subjects, multiple levels, but this works for me. These are all IT topics. Obviously, you would put IT or geography or art or whatever it was if it was different. So I've got my group here. I've then got my plan. Now this is not a replacement to my scheme of work or a replacement to any more of my detailed plans which I have elsewhere. This is just a quick look when I come in for the day or open up in the classroom. It's just a quick reminder of what we're doing, and it's really a note section for where I've been and where we're going, so that I can resume quickly and efficiently when we start the lesson. And then perhaps most importantly, in my 4th column here, I have resource. Now, I tend to insert the resource here as a link rather than as an icon. So I upload it to my OneDrive, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And so I just have it ready to go. So I can click on any of these links here, and it takes me straight to the resource that I've found or created for that lesson. You can see here the dotted lines. If I zoom in slightly, the dotted lines tells me that this links to a class notebook, and the solid line tells me it links to a resource, in this case a PDF. So there's a nice tip, and in this case it's a Kahoot. So I also, to brighten up a bit, I tend to put little cartoons in here, and I'll show you how you do that as well. So let's go to show you how it all works. So if let's say I want to insert a resource for level 2 group A, enter a couple of times, I can click on Insert, File, and I'm going to choose this one and press Open. And now I have several options. I can upload to OneDrive into my OneDrive attachments folder and insert a link. I can add it as an attachment onto the actual page, or I can insert it as a printout. Now I nearly always upload to OneDrive and insert a link because it keeps it tidy, it keeps it small, and it means these pages sync very, very quickly between my devices. If I insert attachments, I might have a page that could be 20, 30, 40 megabytes, and that just delays the page opening in the classroom or the morning I go into work. So upload to OneDrive and insert link, and it says an upload has been scheduled. I move that one out of the way. So very shortly it will upload, usually takes a few seconds, and then this bit here will go blue. just like we've got above. So depending on how busy the servers are and my connection and so on, this does take a few seconds, but it will soon appear. And I've now got my resource right in my teacher's planner here, a digital resource. If I click on the link, it will open up and off we go. So I'm going to give that just a minute to load. Inserts a preview, interactive preview, a read-only preview of the document I inserted. Now, usually I either shrink this right down by clicking on the grey bar and shrinking right down so that it's there if I need it, I can expand it. But nearly always I delete the preview and I just have my link. Now, if I click on that link, it will immediately open it up inside of Word Online, and I can see the brief or the document or the PowerPoint or whatever it is I uploaded. So it's nice and easy. Now, any changes I make to this, let's say I want to change it to assignment 2 of 3 rather than 2 of 2, saves it automatically at the top. And next time I click on this document, it's going to load the latest version and it's assignment 2 of 3. So as long as the link is in there, any changes you make to this particular version of the file will always be there ready for you to use, which is great. Now, the old analog teacher's planner with the hard covers and 200-300 pages in thickness can't do this, and this really is where I think OneNote is a better option for a teacher's planner. I'll show you another example. I've got a revision and exam techniques document I used here on Friday. I can click on it as I did in the classroom, and immediately it opens up, and I was able to show the students this, but also give them a copy of the document as well, a digital copy. So, how does this work in practice? Well, I wouldn't go back to a paper planner. I've used this now for 3 or 4 years, certainly 3 years on a daily basis. And I find that once you've made the template, which I will also leave down below for you to copy if you wish, it's really very easy. This particular page is not all that detailed. Other pages maybe more detailed. Here's one. So these are just links to various websites I was using for this lesson. And you can see I insert a little cartoon just to make it a bit brighter. So in our next episode, we'll be looking at how to customize this page even further, inserting cartoons, inserting videos, and so on. I look forward to welcoming you back shortly.